Hi everyone, it's Artist from Men Carpentry, just an catch-up video. So in this video I'll show you how I've been boarding the ceilings or skeelings. Well, it can be used same for ceilings. So when obviously in my case it's a bit easier because I got a batten already which is needed for me. So I've put that in at the height so it supports one end of the board. But if you say got a if you got to board the ceiling, you can use a timber like so. Doesn't have to be 4x2. Then a leg like a support like so. Screw it together, obviously, but that would be a timber. And that will be like a T-piece, long T-piece. Obviously measure the height of the ceilings and add a couple, well, probably 10-15 mil on, so you can wedge it in. And then what you do, so I'll just demonstrate with one. I will just demonstrate with one. So then what you can do, what I'll use this OSB, I'll screw one together. Oh, actually, what I have here. So, this is nicely that. So you make a prop like so. When you come on to doing the wall, put your prop against the wall. Oh, let me put it here, like so. Well, obviously you're gonna have to get a bit closer, but as you can see, I've got pile of wood. Now let me move it to the other wall where you can see properly. So you put it like so. Then when you get your board, so you're gonna have one prop like so if you're doing flat ceiling, which will be, you want to make about 15 millimeters longer than your, or taller than your ceiling height in total. So if you're on your own, you get a board. I'll take this, imagine this is our board. Let me get a piece. So imagine this is our board. You put the board in and it will stay there. So with the gap, so put it on an angle, your prop, then get your other prop ready. You're gonna have to obviously hold with one hand the board here, propping it up. You use the other prop, put it under, and obviously go extract it against the ceiling. And then to get this end, you can use, to get this end up, you can use this prop and pull it up slightly, so that will get that end sorted. And yeah, that's how you can do ceilings. Or other option is, if you've got lots to do, you could screw something on an edge to tie the board. Depending really what you were doing afterwards, you could do that. So yeah, I will show you how I finish off this ceiling or skeeling, and hope that helps someone, and I'll catch up with you in the next video. Just a heads up to cut the, or to measure what sort of cut I need to make for board. If there's an angle or something, or So I use square factory edge. So I got a little piece. So I use that. I marked where the square cuts are, or squarish cuts are. I'll put this up against there, slide it along the side to the ridge to see what I need to cut off, because there is obviously this building is not quite square because it's an old building mainly, and so I will use this piece, and that way you get your cut on the ridge pretty much spot on. Obviously at this time it didn't quite fit in because it's too wide, but I roughly can see what I need to cut off of the full board, so I'll do that. So I'll cut board and I'll be back on it. I hope you will find it useful. So yeah, that's basically how I did all this ceiling. Use the prop, use the batten on the other end. As I say, you can make the T-piece if it's a flat ceiling, because not everywhere you can get in the actual lift to lift the board up, and sometimes rooms are too small. They only really work in a big open areas, but in general our properties in UK are not that big, room wise, size wise, so I would say better use well, it's easier, not that expensive either, so it can be any, you don't have to have a 4x2 as a prop, it could be 3x2, 2x2, anything. Because all it needs to help you to get a couple of screws or nails in, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch up you in the next video.